Attention, class, attention! You will see him, my children, for I'll get out my famous magnifying glass and throw the insect up upon a screen in a highly magnified state, so that you can observe him at your own leisure and observe his peculiarities.
If I appear as rather queer, you needn't fear to stare. Ooh. Though I am quite a novel sight, I'm very well aware. Ooh. Though not a freak, I'm so to speak of most unique design. Despite my size, I'm wondrous wise and bound to cut a shine. And then I guess you will confess my gorgeous dress is fine. Ooh, for I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. Yes, I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. There's a charm about my style, makes the lady beetle smile. I'm the prince of Bugville aristocracy. All the ants and bees and butterflies agree. Not a bug in all the world compares to me. And the girlish cricket whispers to the saucy sorbet flea, there goes Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. For I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. Yes, I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. There's a charm about my style, makes the lady beetle smile. I'm the prince of Bugville aristocracy. All the ants and bees and butterflies agree. Not a bug in all the world compares to me. And the girlish cricket whispers to the saucy sorbet flea, there goes Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. In Woggleville, my bugly skill was sure to thrill the crowd. Ooh, my very stride is dignified, no wonder I am proud. Ooh, and since my fate is to be great, I'll emulate a man, and laugh and jest, and for the rest, I'll do the best I can. My winning ways the ladies praise as they my figure scan. Ooh, for I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. Yes, I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. There's a charm about my style, makes the lady beetle smile. I'm the prince of Bugville aristocracy. All the ants and bees and butterflies agree. Not a bug in all the world compares to me. And the girlish cricket whispers to the saucy sorbet flea, there goes Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. Yes, I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. For I'm Mr. H.M. Woggle Bug T.E. There's a charm about my style, makes the lady beetle smile. I'm the prince of Bugville aristocracy. All the ants and bees and butterflies agree. Not a bug in all the world compares to me. And the girlish cricket whispers to the saucy sorbet flea, there goes Mr. H and Woggle Bug tea.
Go back! Go back!
I never go back on a friend.
You're nothing but a picture!
Don't I look natural, though?
Back to your screen! Quick!
No more screenings for I. How small everything is.
Small?
I used to be a teeny tiny bug, you know. And when I fell into custard pie at a church picnic, I felt like a man overboard in the middle of the ocean. All you folks to me look like giants. But now I'm magnified. The size of everything is more sparabotical.
Sparabotical? What's that?
That's education, my dear professor. While I was concealed about the schoolroom, I mastered alderete.
You mean the alphabets?
Let go of that. I've learned all you know, and I know all Woggle Bug knows. So I'm no wiser than Levi, yes.
Levi? You mean Solomon?
I mean Solomon Levi. Here's the history of Chicago in the English stage. What a short volume.
The author struck dead before he wrote 10 pages. Can you read?
I read the living, the dead, the ill, and well, the sandwiches.
Languages.
There isn't any different. Language is a tongue sandwich.
You are very accomplished.
I'm greatly broadened by my education. I speak 17 dialogues.
Dialects.
In 3 patties?
Pretorius. You mean?
No, patties. Brain, chicken, and shut up like a clam.
See here, Mr. Wogglebug, you get back to that screen so that I may reduce you.
No more reduced circumstances for me. Here's a map of Japan with the appendices.
Apodexis, my dear Wogglebug. Get back to that screen.
Sir, I was born to blush unscreened.
But see here, you're just a moving picture. You're just part of the scenery. You have no right to be so big, you know.
Blame yourself, old chap. You did it.
I know, but I can fix it all right. Go back to your screen. Please go back to your screen, my stereoscopic friend, and I'll reduce you to your actual size.
Not me. I'm Webster's unabridged bug.
You're highly magnified. That's all.
Well, I seem to fit myself now.
But it's all wrong. Who ever heard of such a big bug?
Drink the right stuff and you'll see bigger and spottier ones.
Good gracious, here's old Mombi. Please, Mr. Wogglebug, care of the bug house. Go back. If she catches me in your company, she'll want to clean house.
Never. I am, and here I remain. By the right of every honest Wogglebug, I claim the privilege to wiggle, waggle, waggle as I am. Go to, my dear hayseed professor.
Gentlemen, have you seen my boy Tip?
We haven't, oh viscous vision of delight. Is he a good tipper? Are the waitresses grasping?
Heavens to Betsy! What a queer creature. Are you masquerading?
You don't think I do this on purpose, do you?
Not while sober. But did you come from the filter or the laundry?
Ma'am, I am a highly magnified and thoroughly educated Wogglebug. Shall I give my class yell?
Class yell?
Yes! Buzzity bum, bizzity bum, buzz, buzz, bizzity, buzz, buzz, blip, rah, rah, rah.
Your rise quite well.
And I am at your service, ma'am.
At my service? Then help me find my boy Tip. He has run away with a pumpkin head.
A pumpkin head loves old sweet story.
No. The pumpkin head is a creature that Tip made to frighten me. And he's run away with the powder of life, which I used to bring it to life.
Powder, smokeless, or talcum?
It's worth $1 million an ounce because it can bring anything it touches to life.
Let's try it on the Democratic Party. I'll help you find it.
But see here, you insect. You can't go away. You belong to me.
If you keep me in after school, my papa will bite you.
Your papa?
Yes, my papa is the boss of the summer hotel Mosquitoes, and my mama is the queen of the picnic chiggers. Oh, sorry, Ma.
I'm safe. A picnic is my last resort. You must not leave in that shape.
If you think you can condense me, you're talking through your bald spot.
Very well, Bug, go. But if you frighten any horses...
It will be a horse on you.
Hello, folks. I'm looking for the general.
So am I.
We all is.
What general?
Jinjur.
From Jamaica?
No, General Jinjur of the army of Revolt.
He must be hot stuff.
It ain't a he, it's a she. And we're gonna live, ain't we, girl?
We am.
You bet we is.
What a lovely dress. I'd like to cash in those checks.
You way, you germ.
I'm not a germ. If I were, I'd be more catching. Do not repulse me, fair prissy. Your color scheme swats me right in the heart. By my stained glass window, be my rainbow, you rain, and I'll be the beau. I love that gown.
Got it, you overthrown microbes. Many a man falls in love with a silk dress and gets a divorce from a dressing sack. Ugh.
And any a grass window wears black because her husband was a dead one. Oh, reservoir fair one, Cupid's dart has played a pin in the seat of my affections.
My dear, it is dangerous to join Jinjur's army. War is...
Oh, Professor!
War is hell.
Why, Professor? Vice, wicked man.
War is healthy for those who stay at home. Why don't you let me finish my statement?
What do you know about war? You never been there. General Jinjur's gonna conquer the city of jewels, and once with the royal treasure, she'll divide them equally with her army.
What?
Certainly. Life's too short to pay $1 down for a week straight of summer gapers and pomper conquinets. We want to share right now. And we're gonna join. Ain't that right, girl?
You bet your crowline on that.
Hooray!
But think of the danger to that exquisite costume. Percy, it is better to tread the paths of peace.
Peace bothers my mind.
But it is better to be among Mulla than a carry nation. And we'll use your dress to dye Easter eggs with.
If you don't let my dress alone, I'll trade old Mombi for a gown of romantic hair bleach.
Gee, I'm dying to be a blonde.
So's we.
Don't, Prissy. Nobody will notice your hair while you have that lovely skirt.
Now cut it short, Woggy.
The skirt?
No, you're tall. Run away. Woggle away. Ugh.
Whither thou wogglest, there I shall woggle. Never will I part with that dress.
Hi, girls. Here comes the general now.
Fine uniform, General. Russian or Japanese?
Uh-huh. A bug, hey? A straddle or a potato?
Neither. Observant the accent. I got tat from the professor, Madam General, or General Madam, or Miss as it may be. I generally miss. I'm proud to announce that I am the Woggle Bug. What are you, Woggle,
Jinjur. My boy Tip has run off with a pumpkin head, and I've got to find him.
Silence, woman. How dare you cut in with private griefs when the nation is about to be thrown in the throes of a mighty war?
What war?
The revolt of the noble women of our land. Lend me an ear, good people. What are you trying to do, you skipper?
Aye, mate. I am counseling myself.
With a great army of gallant milkmaids and scullery ladies, I'm about to arc upon the city of jewels to wrest the power.
And she won't rest till she's rested.
To wrest the power from the tyrannical regent in the exclusive interest of my sex.
Dear me, is that fair, Jinjur?
So we are the fair sex.
But I thought the woman ruled everything now.
Who among you will follow the fortunes of the army of Revolt?
You don't look revolting, General, but if Prissy joins, I'll join Prissy. I can't leave that gown.
See here, Jinjur. If you help me find Tip and the pumpkin head, I'll help you conquer the city of jewels.
Will you fight in our gang?
No. But I'll invoke my magical powers to assist you. But afterwards,
And afterwards you'll get your tip. A straight tip.
I'm afraid he's cut.
And we'll plunder the city.
And we'll work our jujitsu on it and live on jujitsu pace.
Over here, General. You can count me in. Not that I covet wealth, you know, but having a part of the treasury is a comfortable thing in case of an emergency.
Are there any graham gems in the City of Jewels? No, nor any Aunt Jemima pancakes? I'm already hungry.
Woggle Bug, you're a fool.
Woggle, if you please. We'll let the fool pass. And don't make me wiggle, I beg of you.
Oh, please, Mom. Can we be in your army too?
Are you prepared to fight or die?
Die? I was a brunette months ago. Oh, but I'll bleach.
We go to victory or death.
I'm with you till death. Then I'll resign.
Them's my sentiments.
I'm too.
How sentimental.
Young women, I accept you as recruits. At present, you'll be known as the Awkward Squad, and Prissy will be your captain.
Hurrah!
For General
Jinjur! Girls, you must call me Captain Prissy, or I'll jab your eyes out.
Right for Captain.
Prissy! No.
This feels like home to me, Professor. Don't you remember when Tommy Bags called me Sweet Matilda? Han made love to me.
Of course I remember. I believe I made love to you myself when we were both young.
Two little children playing games, love dearly one another. Matilda was my playmate's name. To me there was no other. She called me sweetheart all my life. I hear her words so clearly. Let's play house, I'll be your wife, and you must love me dearly. Sweet Matilda, I will build a house for you and me. Furnished neatly and completely, happy we will be. We'll forever be together like the sun and star. Love and play the livelong day, Matilda, you and I. The years have passed, and so today 2 children were no longer. But since the days we used to play, my love is growing stronger. I asked her would she be my wife and share our love together. Let's play house and make my life a happy dream forever. Sweet Matilda, I will build a house for you and me. Furnished neatly and completely, happy we will be. We'll forever be together like the sun and star. Love and play the livelong day, Matilda, you and I.
6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Wake up, Tip. It's 6 o'clock.
Mrs. Jack, dear?
Yes, Papa.
Why do you call me Papa?
Didn't you make me out of a bundle of old sticks and a pumpkin?
Yes.
Then ain't you my papa?
Well, I suppose I am in a way, Jack, dear. But I had the most wonderful dream. I dreamt I was born a girl. And Mold Witch Mombi, by use of her magic, turned me into a boy.
What luck?
Luck? A bargain sale every Monday. Besides, I used to be a girl named Princess Ozma, and I was entitled to rule over the City of Jewels.
Then why don't ya?
Being a boy, I can't. Only the Princess Ozma can rule over the City of Jewels. Can't you see?
My eyes are open, ain't they?
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, I understand. All but the explanation.
Then listen carefully. If I remain the Princess Ozma, To rule the city of jewels. But old Mombi changed me into a boy, and if a boy came to them and said they are the Princess Ozma, they wouldn't believe it.
Why not?
It wouldn't sound reasonable, would it? How stupid are you?
To be sure, my brains are seedy, all right. Who rules the city of jewels now?
The Regent. He was appointed for Princess Ozma until she was big enough to rule herself.
My, ain't you big enough now?
Yes, but I'm not the Princess Ozma. I'm Tip.
Say, you ought to join a Don't Worry Club. She used to be you, and you used to be her, but now you can't get used to not being her, and she isn't anybody anywhere, so she doesn't know you're not her, but you are her because you were, but you ain't. This is you ain't what you are, and what you used to be isn't... Huh? That's plain as day.
If you understand that, you're a wonder.
I'm certainly a wonder. Do dreams come true?
Sometimes.
I had a dream last night. I dreamed that I was baked into a pie, and I ate myself, and that made me dream that I was baked into a pie, and ate myself, and that made me dream that I was made into a pie.
Wake up, Jack. It's 6 o'clock.
So it is. Let's go to the Regent and tell him you're a girl, and that you're big enough to rule, only you don't look it, being small for your size and old for your age.
Jack, dear, how easily fools could straighten things out if they only had their way, wouldn't they?
I don't know whether I'm a fool or a wise man. Are you foolish when you think you are wise, or wise when you know you are foolish? Let's ask the Regent.
I'd like to see him and tell him who I am, but he's a great man, Jack. An entrance to the city is so great and grand, I'm sure they'd never admit us. Come on, my boy. We'll find another gateway. No use. It's not another gate. It's not to climb the wall.
It's too high, Papa.
Well, there's no sawhorse. Let's swing that. I'll stand upon it, where you boost me over the wall, then I'll pull you over.
All right. Did you say this is a horse?
Yes.
Can he prance and trot and eat oats?
No, he's made out of wood.
So am I. All but the pumpkin.
That's a fact, Jack, but it isn't a horse any more than you are a real man. It was made to saw logs on. That's why it's called a sawhorse.
If it was alive, I suppose it would be as good a horse as I am a man.
Perhaps, but it isn't alive.
I know, Papa. But you could sprinkle it with the magic powder. That's the way I came to life.
To be sure, let's give it a try. I've got the old pepper box here in my pocket. Mombi says it'll bring anything to life. Now watch me experiment in magic. Whoa there, whoa there.
The thing hasn't any ears. It can't hear you.
Sure enough, I'll make some ears. Wait just a minute. Yeah.
6 o'clock.
That was a bad idea of yours, dear Jack. Not a sawhorse would be of some use to us.
Yes, it'll help you to become a princess, and then I suppose you'll get married. That would be a step further.
Don't, Jack. I can hear your seeds rattle when you try and be smart. I'll never desert you.
Suppose someone makes love to you?
That wouldn't bother me. When I was a princess, before old Mombi turned me into a boy, I had lots of lovers. And one of them almost caught me too, in spite of Mama's watchfulness.
How was that?
When a princess grand I used to be, a poor young man made love to me. For my name and wealth he didn't care, I'd enough for two and some to spare. He declared though born unto a throne, he would surely win me for his own. In spite of bolts and bars and jolts, he sang this silvery tune. My little maid of Oz, I love you, dear, because your eyes so bright are my delight. You're the sweetest ever was. And in spite of stern papas and of dignified mamas, you just can bet I'll win you yet, my little maid of Oz. My little maid of Oz, I love you, dear, because Your eyes so bright are my delight. You're the sweetest ever was. And in spite of stern papas and of dignified mamas, you just can bet I'll win you yet, my little maid of Oz. So they locked me up in a tower, but the young men came one midnight hour with lots of hope and a coil of rope to beg me to with him elope. But he woke up Pa and Ma and Jim, and the whole caboodle jumped on him. He was led away to a dungeon gray, but still I heard him say, my little maid of Oz, I love you, dear, because your eyes so bright are my delight. You're the sweetest ever was. And in spite of stern papas and of dignified mamas, you just can bet I'll win you yet, my little maid of Oz. My little maid of Oz, I love you, dear, because your eyes so bright are my delight. You're the sweetest ever was. And in spite of stern papas and of dignified mamas, you just can bet I'll win you yet, my little maid of Oz.
Go back! Go back! Can't you leave me in peace with simplicity?
Pardon us, your supreme and magnificent highness. It's not fitting that our omnipotent regent should be abroad without an escort.
Fitting? Fitting? Lord Stuck, you take me for a tailor for continual fitting? I will take revenge on you and decapitate you with a simple meat cleaver. A lovely simplicity. How charming is thy coy and simple form. We read about you, talk about you, clutch at you, and have you not?
Hello, Mr. Regent.
Now, isn't that delightful? Hello, Mr. Regent. This boy is obviously a disciple of the great Wagner. Come hither, youth, and preach to me upon the glorious transcendentalism of simplicity.
Oh, I've got other fish to fry. I'm not on a lecture course.
Delightful!
Are you the regent?
Yes, brother, to the fascinating promulgation of the simple life I am.
Well, I'm the Princess Ozma.
You are the Princess Ozma? The substitute to who I am?
That's me, all right, old chap.
Yes, he's her. Only she isn't him at present, that is. He used to be. But now she isn't because she wears pants.
Another disciple of the great Wagner, and a perfect picture of the simplicity itself.
No, don't mind him. He's only a simple pumpkinhead and couldn't escape the simple life if he tried. But it's true, I am the Princess Ozma. Only the old witch Mombi transformed me into a boy and now can't change me back.
Catching, the lady wants her change.
Ah, but you must get back again and rule the city of jewels in my place. Frankly, I am tired of the job and long to retire and get back to a peaceful position.
That's what I told Tep, even if I do have to do my thinking with pumpkin seeds.
Oh, pumpkin seeds. Oh, brother, if my brains were simply pumpkin seeds, how simple my life would be.
6 o'clock!
Ozma, we shall find this witch and force her to restore you to your proper place and station. And when that is done, you may rule your kingdom to your satisfaction, and I will return to my simple life.
I never listened to such a fool since I left the vine.
I do the best I can, but that is not much, since I am all but king in name. And yet, I have accomplished some simple steps in life, I tell you. Instead of wearing clusters of diamonds, I confined myself to simple solitaire. And instead of having 17 courses for dinner, I confined myself to 17 dimmers, all at once. And instead of a chariot drawn by 6 milk-white steeds, I ride in a simple automobile.
Good boy. Bravo.
Yeah, simply awful. You're getting on finely, Mr. Regent.
Indeed I am. I have discovered things that even the great Wagner never discovered. For instance, I can drink champagne from a simple tumbler or even a tin dipper. So much simpler than these hallowed stemmed affairs, isn't it?
6 o'clock! Wake up!
Another point. Do not play the horses promiscuously. Set your all on one horse. It is easier to lose than to win.
Don't bet on a sawhorse. He's full of knots, although his owner always worked him for the dust. You'd be busted if you played him.
All foibles and furbelows I detest. If I had my way, I would have us change our clothes with a can of paint and feathers for our hair. And I urge the ladies of our court to be simple. And do any of them paint? Sweet simplicity. She is simply lovely. But come, my dear Asma, you shall share my palace until I can restore you to your proper person.
The army of Revolt is advancing with General Jinjur at its head. Also, the exquisitely enchanting straight front and habit back costume worn by Captain Prissy is at the rear where it belongs. Prissy swears she'll trade it off with someone, but I don't care. Love follows the dress.
Oh my!
Great Woggles, is that alive?
Sure thing. I've been sprinkled.
How's that?
The magic powder of life. I'm not really a man, you know, but I happen to be alive.
Many a perfect stick with a pumpkin top thinks he is a live one. You can't know much.
No, I don't ever expect to get any further along than the legislature.
You'll get into a stew when the cook sees you.
She'd get into a stew if she saw you. What would she do to me?
Making pies and things of you?
I'd belong to the upper crust then.
You'd be received into the synods of our oppressed society.
That shows I am good for something, doesn't it? What are you good for? You seem to be a cross between a lobster and a soft shell crab. Were you ever sprinkled?
No, my extra order with cheese on the side and a glass of hard cider. I was born alive and have never been exterminated.
How sad.
And I'm highly magnified and thoroughly educated.
I wonder if it's true.
Oh. My, ain't I just killing it in this dress? I feel like an explosion in a paint factory. Somebody call me a Posey's Cafe. I hope I can captivate that gentleman Woggle Bug.
Ah, captivating vision of ineffable loveliness. Let me press your delightful checks to my heart.
Say, do you mean it?
I mean your gorgeous gown. I love it to distraction. And although you are strictly in it, I implore the whole outfit to be mine. The dress looks good enough to eat.
Look here! Are you a bug or a moth? It's just dress. My boy, that will not do. Don't you know that I am wicked and a witch?
You or the dress, or both. I don't know which is which. I only know I am bewitched. Wait here until I see if the city of jewels is ready for conquest, and then, delight of my eyes, we will fly to some shady nook where we may plight our troth undisturbed by the rude alarm of war.
That bug is a gentleman, and many gentlemen are a bug. But very few gentlemen have the air and grace of justice. I can't remember when anyone loved me before. It makes me feel naughty just to think of a lover. I feel as I've been caught in the act of writing inquiries to Beatrix Fairfax. Dear, if I should marry that bug, my hobgoblins will cut my acquaintance!
Shadows are falling, screech owls are calling, goblins and sprites appear. Ooh, boo. With pranks so bold, you shudder to behold them creeping up behind you. Should they find you, then you'd better scoot, scoot, scoot. And if they're jeering, then you'd best be feared. With devilish mints wicked, they're chock full to boot. So run away from where the goblins play, in gloomy shades of night, to scamper they delight, and dance with merry tune, where shines the ghostly moon. A howling and a scowling, you can't run away too soon. a scallon, you can't run away too soon. When forest darkened there, if you're harking, you will hear the goblins call, boo, boo, and join to hand that grim and awful band. Dance round and round so madly that you'll gladly shake your heels and scoot, 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 with nerves a shiver and your flesh a quiver. This company doublets the timid won't suit. So run away from where the goblins play, mid gloomy shades of night, to scamper they delight, and dance with merry tune, where shines the ghostly moon. A howling and a scowling, you can't run away too soon. So run away from where the goblins play, mid gloomy shades of night, to scamper they delight, and dance with merry tune, where shines the ghostly moon. A howling and a scowling, you can't run away too soon.
Gee, that's the funniest thing following me I ever saw. I can't go any further.
Whoa, you're a great deal faster than I am.
That's like you, Halloween lantern. You with me. Stop it. You're smoky. What do you want?
I just want to ask what you are.
Me? I'm a model for a streetcar ad.
With ads like you, municipal ownership will solve itself. My, but you're beautiful.
Gee, he's got me classified proper.
Say, I could learn to like the girls if they're all like you.
Once you begin to like girls, you'll find that you're in a school that never has any graduates or vacations. I'm a soldier.
What's a soldier?
A person who's lucky enough to become a hero.
What does he do?
He fights.
Oh, you're talking about married people.
You make me feel queer. I wonder if it's love. Say, what is love?
Oh, you're kind of tickling.
Every time I look at you, it tickles me. Does it tickle you?
What? Boys, tickled? I'd be in a pretty pickle if I had a pumpkin head for a steady.
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to marry me. You shouldn't marry anything more common than a watermelon.
Men, I'll like cantaloupe. You'll never find a good one.
Oh, Jack, at last I found you.
Keep away. Keep away.
Jack, I won't harm you. I'm the one that brought you to life.
Well, there's been enough life insurance scandals here of late. Keep away from me.
There she is, Your Highness. That's old Mombi the witch.
Stop this lovemaking. I want a word with this woman.
Ain't she a pipe dream, though? Come to my arms, my fashion cellulant. Let me lock your forearm and go to the press.
Madam, I command you to transform this boy into his proper shape and form. The Princess Ozma.
You'll lose your job if I do, old fool.
Fool? Another tart touch of simplicity? You honor me, madam, but I insist that you proceed with the transformation.
Not a transformation. Not any. He holds the trance in his present form.
6 o'clock.
Then, being a disciple of the simple life, I decree for you a simple death.
Spare the dress.
Why for? Idiot! It is you who shall die. I defy you. Your powers are at an end, foolish regent. Listen to the tramp of the army of Revolt! Even now, you are at the mercy of all of the women, who will make all of the men of the City of Jewels their slaves. You have lost, regent. Lost!
Quick, Your Highness, back to the walls!
Ring the alarm! Summon my troops to the wall!
Hark! Here comes the army, gay with the right foot, left foot, hip, hooray! Mark! Our banners waving high as our foemen we defy. Eyes a dancing, weapons glancing, warriors hold our re. Firm and steady, ever ready for our victory. Surround, 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 surround. Soldiers, soldiers, marching to the fray. Soldiers, soldiers, all in bright array. Cheerfully we face whatever may befall. Eagerly we answer to the trumpet's call. Marching, marching to the music's chime. Glory, glory is the cry sublime. Pressing on to battle, we will win or die. Victory shall be our cry. Shout a thrilling battle cry as the cannons roll and bullets fly. On to conquer or to die, every foe we terrify. Boom! Heart a beating, dangers greeting with a dauntless mien. Ever cheering, never fearing, victory will gain. Surround, 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 surround. Soldiers, soldiers, marching to the fray. Soldiers, soldiers, all in bright array. Cheerfully we face whatever may befall. Eagerly we answer to the trumpet's call. Marching, marching to the music's chime. Glory, glory is the cry sublime. Pressing on to battle, we will win or die. Victory shall be our cry.
Sir Regent, I call upon you to surrender to me the City of Jewels.
Quite simply, my dear, but simply impossible.
Then I shall take the city by assault and battery.
That's a fine of $10. Jinjur, are you salt and peppery? Are you good at dodging cannonballs?
Girls, are we afraid of cannonballs?
The only thing that scares me is eyeballs.
This is absurd, and not as easy as it looks. My dear girls, go back to your mothers, and be happy.
Once more, do you surrender?
No.
Then here's where we open a charge account. The die is cast. Charge, my brave girls, and credit to whom credit is due. Charge! Hey there, ladies. Either quit fighting or stop playing bridge.
Huh.
We really gonna done it. We fought the fight and won it. Nom, 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 nom. It is not any wonder we all enjoy the plunder. Nom, 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 nom. We can't live on the fat of the land. Eat all the goodies that we We really gonna done it. We fought the fight and won it. It is not any wonder we all enjoy the plunder. We can live on the fat of the lamb, eat all the goodies that we can stand, and we find juice now is in the ground.
Now, look here, Jinjur. We're gonna run the city. I want a graft.
Captain, address me as Queen Jinjur, if you please.
Queen Jinjur, you must think you're a snap. To me, you're pretty stuck up.
What's the matter with your uniform?
Nothing.
It's backside front. Instead of facing the future, it's running from my past.
Well, I declare, hooks in the back don't like other clothes.
A soldier's uniform has buttons in the front. You're a turncoat.
Oh, well, never mind. Look here, Jinjur. I quit the service if you don't put that sawhorse out to the pasture.
What's wrong with it?
Well, I decided to play Cleopatra and dissolve a lot of pearls in champagne.
Well,
I thought my bathtub was champagne. That's quite proper, according to Ella Will Wilcox.
Couldn't you wait until Saturday night?
And then that sawhorse came along and pulled the plug, and I had to pay for mineral water. Ah!
Mineral water isn't that bad, Prissy.
No, and I've had goose pimples ever since.
Never mind. Here's a medal for your bravery.
Oh, sure. I fought, bled, and died for this country, and I deserve it.
And now, go put on your uniform properly. And go find me the royal steward to fry me some goldfish for luncheon.
I won't go till I get my graft.
Under my reign, there is no graft. Under my government, we are honest.
I suppose the streets belong to the city.
Certainly.
I guess they belong to the automobile. And if I don't get my clothes to fit, I'll sew myself one. Well, goodbye, Jinjur. I don't know if this is a goodbye or howdy do.
Girl, address me as your majesty.
All right, your fudgesty. Oh! Anyhow, there's a delegation of citizens outside, and they want to know the price of admission. Oh, but I guess they're deadheads.
Let them in, Captain. Let's see how they size up. Hey, you girls, clean up this pigsty. It looks like a girls' boarding school.
We protest, we detest, household drudgery is frightful. So we strive just for luck, for a job that's more delightful. Why should we, dusting be, we're men of brain and muscle? What the deuce is the use with a mop to tussle? Tussle. What the deuce is the use with a mop to tussle? No self-respecting gentleman like kitchen floor should sweep. No businessman of talent can teach baby how to creep. You can't expect a college chap to do the laundry work, or ever look to find a cook in a hearty dry God's clerk. In a hearty dry God's clerk. Dust on every shelf you scan. Rust on every barn man. We're sick and weary keeping house, the mill's forever planning. Such drudgery was never meant for man. Sweep from cellar to the roof. Creep of spinning we've enough. Our joints are stiff and aching and our nerves are all askew. You can work yourself, for we are through. Dust on every shelf you scan. Rust on every barn man. We're sick and weary, keeping house, the meals forever planning. So drudgery was never meant for man, man, man. Sweep, sweep, from cellar to the roof. Creep, creep, of scrubbing we've enough. Our joints are stiff and aching and our nerves are all askew. We will through. No, our drudgery will do. Wheeling baby carriages was never meant for men, no men to do, or no for men, no men to do, no never meant no men to do, for no man. Dust, dust on every shelf you scan. Rust, rust on every garden pan. We're sick and weary, keeping house, the meals forever planning. The drudgery was never meant for man, man, man. Sweep, sweep, from cellar to the roof. Creep, creep, of scrubbing we've enough. Our joints are stiff and aching and our nerves are all askew. The work yourself, for we are through.
This servant problem is getting serious. I suppose they want their clubs and more liberty.
Another gent wants to see you, Your Majesty.
What kind of gent?
He says he's a regent.
Is that the man who used to rule the city that I almost fell in love with, slave that he may be?
I am here, fair usurper, to request permission to return to my country estates and pursue a simple life.
My dear boy, I've taken quite a fancy to you. Stay with me, and you'll see with support, benefits, and dutiful, loving hobbies.
Is this a case of ginger pop?
You will serve to use me when burdened with affairs of estate.
You may ask, Mama, but I'm afraid I can only be a brother to you.
Couldn't you be my simple husband?
Mr. Jinjur, so to speak?
Exactly.
So to you, I'll make a baker's man?
Don't worry. Cheer up, my baker's man. I'll be your patty cake.
All right. If we can always raise the dough, patty cake, I'll always come home with the bun. If you will be but mine, baker's man, baker man.
What then if I'll be fine, patty cake?
We'll bask in windless breezes where the sunbeam never freezes, and a toothpick always pleases, baker man, baker man.
Where a chipmunk never sneezes, patty cake.
Patty cake, patty cake.
Baker's man, try to love one with my cake.
This is a case of a mix in a pan. Patty cake, patty cake.
Baker's man,
The world shall be our pudding served, a la carte for two. We'll leave in dim and splendor, find the thought betwixt menu. Our eggs too will be gratin, fried in crystal dew. We'll mix it up and pat it up and mark it with a T. And we'll toss it in the oven just for you and me. If you will be but true, patty cake, patty cake.
What then if I'll be fine, baker's man?
We'll find what paradise is when we'll revel in its spices with desserts of glowing ices, patty cake, patty cake.
You're so nicest and the nicest baker man.
Patty cake, patty cake.
Baker's man, try to love one with my cake.
This is kisses will mix in a pan. Patty cake, patty cake.
Baker's man,
The world shall be our pudding served, a la carte for two. We'll live in dim and splendor, find the thought betwixt menu. Our eggs too will be gratin, fried in crystal dew. We'll mix it up and pat it up and mark it with a T. Then we'll toss it in the oven just for you and me. That would be simple annihilation. No, Jinjur. I fear it can never be. If you were still a milkmaid, your charms might entice me to matrimony. But as a queen, you fall far short of my ideal.
Since you repulse my pleading, I'll win you by force.
That is quite simple.
Ho there, guard, seize this fella. Now follow me while we lock this prisoner up in the most glorious room of the palace until he agrees to marry me.
Mercy! Mercy!
My, but she's cruel.
All's fair in love and war, Jack.
Yes, Papa, with her. Love and war are the same thing, but she's cruel to me, too.
In what way?
Why? She's made him a baker's man, and I'm liable to be baked into pies any minute to feed her hungry army.
Hee hee hee. Willy willy. Wally wobbly. Whoa. Hands after. Willy willy wobbly whoa. Jack, the Woggle Bug, and Tip. Hee hee. He thought to escape. No. He can't cheat old Mombi. Mombi the witch. Mombi the witch. Well, my girl.
Girl, I am the queen of the city of jewels.
Who made you queen? Who?
Why?
Well, I did. Old Mombi, the witch. And now you're my slave. Slaving to obey all my commands.
I'll never be your slave. I'll never obey you. You ugly witch!
What? Promise to obey me in word and deed, or by the power of my mystic arts, I shall drag you down off your throne. I'll turn you into a writhing caterpillar and transform Tip into Ozma and crown her queen of the city of jewels.
Oh, Mombi, spare me!
Promise!
I promise to obey you in word and deed.
I'm not ugly. I'm a beautiful witch. Say it.
Yes, Mombi, I think you're beautiful.
That's a dearie. Now, what do you want with me?
I want you to destroy Tip, Jack, and the Woggle Bug.
All of them?
Yes, all. All. Can't you see, Mombi, that I must rule and I must be queen?
Oh, yes, I can see that you must be queen, but I can't kill Tip. No.
Oh, Mombi, beautiful Mombi.
Beautiful Mombi. That's good.
Oh, Mombi, I implore you to give me Tip's life.
No. Not Tip.
Please, Mombi, oh beautiful Mombi. If he lives, he may get possession of the throne.
Well, have your way. Tip dies.
Oh, thank you, you hateful thing.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, I said grateful thing. Oh, beautiful Mombi. I should be queen. Oh, beautiful Mombi. I should be queen.
I don't like the way she laughs.
Good morning.
Coo.
Rather early for the mockingbird. Great rhubarb. Get away. I belong to Tip.
But my magic powder brought you to life.
Well, you'd no right to do such a thing. Just see the worry and anxiety you've caused me.
Listen, Pumpkinhead. Tip and all of his friends are to be put to death. Queen Jinjur has given them to me to do what I wish. Obey me, and I might spare your life.
I'll promise nothing. I'll live while I can. And then if I cannot get canned before I spoil, I can go to Canada and dance a can I?
I can bring a cabbage to life and make a better man than you.
The cabbage would spoil, too.
Maybe. But then I can make sauerkraut.
Heavens, think what I have missed.
Stop where you are. Fizzle, feazle, foozle, bye. Now I guess you won't run away. The old witch knows her business. Stay where you are, jack-o'-lantern. I'll need you in a few minutes.
Fizzle foozle fi. By the rhymes of my ancestors, that witch has paralyzed me. Ah, now I'm all right, even if I am a jack-o'-lantern. A pumpkin and pies, we all of us prize, and surely no pumpkin, a boy with a fright, but a jack-lantern light is a terrible sight, and scares all the children that walk out at night.
What has become of the regent?
I've locked him up in the bridal chamber and ordered him fed on pâté de foie gras and charlotte russe.
What has he done, my Jinjur? My sweet, candied Jinjur?
He refuses to be Mr. Jinjur. He says that I'm not simple enough to be wed.
I'll feed him a love potion, Jinjur, and then he won't care whether you're simple or complicated.
Now, Mombi, what punishment do you decree for your prisoners?
I'll stop Tip claiming he's Ozma by turning him into a marble statue. The pumpkin head I shall have made into pies and served to the army with cheese. Call Chef Clara, and I'll tell her how to serve Woggle Bug a la Newbert style on toast.
And that's a la jardinière.
You the chef?
I am, and everyone who eats my cooking bankers for more.
So you are a banker chef.
They say for every man that's born, a mate is born for him. Where's his ladybug? Where's his ladybug? For otherwise he'd be forlorn with chances rather slim. Where's his ladybug? Where's his ladybug? Perhaps he'll have to hunt a while, get jilted once or twice. This one may not be quite his style, or that one isn't nice. But finally he'll reconcile himself to get a splice. Where's his ladybug? Where's his ladybug? There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. When she flutters to my side to become my blushing bride, though her love she tries to hide, happy I shall be. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. From her bosom to my own runs a wireless telephone. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. When she flutters to my side to become my blushing bride, though her love she tries to hide, happy I shall be. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. From her bosom to my own runs a wireless telephone. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. The lady that was born for me may think she can't be found. Where's his ladybug? Where's his ladybug? Perhaps she thinks 'twould be better if I should hunt around. Where's his ladybug? Where's his ladybug? But if she's my affinity and destined for my mate, I'll spot my fair divinity before it is too late. If we fail to get together, we can lay it all to fate. Where's his ladybug? Where's his ladybug? There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. When she flutters to my side to become my blushing bride, though her love she tries to hide, happy I shall be. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. From her bosom to my own runs a wireless telephone. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. When she flutters to my side to become my blushing bride, though her love she tries to hide, happy I shall be. There's a ladybug awaiting for me. A ladybug awaiting for me. From her bosom to my own runs a wireless telephone. There's a ladybug awaiting for me.
My dear, why are you so cold? Are you in love with the Woggle Bug?
Me? Not much.
Has he a place in your heart?
If he had, I'd sprinkle it with insect powder. In love with a bug. Say, I used to be chambermaid in a hotel.
But women are so fickle. Are you sure you don't care for him?
Woe is me. Woe is me. Woe is me.
What's the matter, Woggy? Afraid to be boiled on toast?
Bah! That is merely death! I suffer from a deeper wound than any broiler can inflict.
You know, Mr. Wogglebug, I'm always ready to reduce you if you'll just go back to the screen in the schoolroom.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Never. I'm the greatest Wogglebug on earth, and thus I shall remain, but my heart is broken.
I know, but Prissy says she doesn't care for you.
Prissy, what do I care whether she cares or not?
Have care, sir. Have two cares.
But I thought you loved her.
Never. I love but one, the beautiful Clara, queen of my heart, the wearer of this gorgeous skirt. You were not to be sneezed at, but now...
Sneezed at. Do you hear that, Professor? Beware the anger of a woman's scorn. Sneezed at indeed.
You really must be careful, Mr. Wogglebug.
Punch him, Professor. Get at him. Squat him at once.
Not so, my dear. He's the victim of unrequited passion. I sympathize with him. Let Clara have him.
If she gets me, I'll be boiled till I'm done. If I don't get her with her exquisite dress, I am undone.
All that up. This isn't a revival meeting. I'll save your life. Get a pair of shears. Attach them to Chef Clara. Cut out a bit of her dress, then attach it to your heart. Say,
I hear, Prissy, you give me a ray of hope. I'll go find the shears. With their aid, my dearest darling may yet be my ownest own.
Prissy, I feel greatly relieved that he no longer loves you. Lovey-dovey, why not be mine?
oh my, this is so sudden, but not too soon.
And you will marry me?
Go, I don't know if I can do worse. You can't tell, but your friends can.
It isn't far to St. Joe.
Oh, Professor, old boy. Be happy. Happy as a doll in the jumping jack.
A jumping jack on a toy shop shelf, a limber-jointed fellow, made love and won a china doll whose hair was long and yellow. And when the toys assembled to congratulate the couple, the jumping jack convorted round with antics loose and supple. Said he, her glance would pierce my heart like any keen stiletto. So I will swear eternal love in jumping jack falsetto. Dolly, I love you as I never loved before.
Dolly, pray tell me I'm the one that you adore.
Dolly,
come wed me, and of love you'll never lack, if you'll let me be your jumping jack. Dolly, I love you as I never loved before.
Dolly, pray tell me I'm the one that you adore.
Dolly, come wed me, and of love you'll never lack, if you'll let me be your jumping jack.
The bridal day arrived at last. The wedding march was playing. The preacher to the doll and Jack some touching words was saying. But suddenly the preacher stopped to end. He was unable, for lo, an urchin bought the Jack and snatched him off the table. And as the boy went out the door, was joy his toy unwrapping. The jumping Jack cried out in grief while arms and legs were flapping.
Dolly, I love you as I never loved before.
Dolly, pray tell me I'm the one that you adore.
Dolly, come wed me, and of love you'll never lack, if you'll let me be your jumping jack. Dolly, I love you as I never loved before.
Dolly, pray tell me I'm the one that you adore.
Dolly, come wed me, and of love you'll never lack, if you'll let me be your jumping jack.
Now's our chance to escape. But how?
Let's blow up the magazine.
Which magazine? Munzie's?
No, everybody. I mean the powder magazine. It would destroy the whole city.
And us too.
Then I'd be mellow enough.
If we had a lot of rats and mice, then we could make this army play Kuropatkin.
But we haven't.
Tip, have you any of that powder of life left?
A little.
Then sprinkle me when I'm pies, and I'll make it lively for the consumers.
Nonsense. Let's make a flying machine and use the powder to bring it to life.
Fine, we'll make one instead of inventing it.
Right you are, Tip. Let's hunt around and see what we can find that will fly.
Say, Woggy, I didn't know you belonged to the Elks.
This will do for the head.
Here's the tail. Now, Tip, get out your pepper box and bring it to life.
All right, everyone, hop on. All right, boys. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Stop him! Stop him!
No, stab him yourself. Goodbye, Jinjur. We're going to the palace of the sorceress Maeda to ask her to change me into the Princess Ozma. Then I guess you know what happened. Whoa! Oh, goodbye, tadpole.
Oh, that's bad, Mombi. If they're going to the sorceress Maeda, our jig is up.
It's true. Maeda's magical powers are greater than mine, but they'll never reach her palace.
How's that?
I'll do an incantation that will stop them from reaching Maeda's until we catch them. Ho there! Bring me my cauldron.
is that? What is that? Goodness, most drive!
Here we are left. Again.
First, our flying machine breaks down, and now the little rabbits have deserted us!
It's due to the trickery of that old witch Mombi.
Yes. She's using her magical arts to keep us in the palace of Maeda. We may as well just give up.
By no means! I'm something of a magician myself.
How's that?
Why, my father was a famous bug wizard in his day, a pretty slick magician, I can tell you, and I learned some of his tricks.
Can you tell us which way to find the palace of Maeda?
I'll try. We're safe enough for the present anyway.
Then let's take a rest. This is a fine country, isn't it? Plenty of rye in the fields, and the people seem to be raising cane.
Yes, this country is beautiful. Such sweet scenes always bring me back to the recollections of my childhood days.
They remind me of my pumpkin hood days, too.
The woggliness of this fair landscape is, to me, reminiscent of the bugliness of youth. I confess when I left college with a bunch of high-class knowledge, my cranium was not its normal size. All the high degrees, I'd won them all, the toughest problems done them. I simply thought the earth would be my prize. But I find my education didn't seem to jar the nation. I find no secrets named after me today. I meet folks without much learning, in a way beyond discerning. They're teaching me new wrinkles every day. There's a lot of things you never learn at school. There's a lot of things you never go by the rule. There's an awful lot of knowledge that you'll never get at college. There's a lot of things you'll never learn at school.
Tommy's teacher told the story of George Washington's young glory, who chopped the tree and cried, "Oh, lie, I can't." Tommy thought George was a dandy. Next day with an axe was handy. He took it and chopped down the rubber plant. "Now who did this?" yelled his daddy. "It was I," replied the laddie. Like George Pops, embrace your truthful lad. Cross his knee, Tommy Thad caressed him with a baseball bat, caressed him. "Once Pops have changed since Georgie's time," said Dad. "There's a lot of things you'll never learn at school. There's an lot of things that never go by rule. There's an awful lot of knowledge that you'll never learn at college. There's a lot of things you'll never learn at school."
Although doctors are prolific with their knowledge scientific, a visit to our house they seldom take. For dearest old grandmother has a cure somehow or other for every kind of ailment, pain, or ache. Now, our little baby hollered when a writing pen it swallowed. It filled us with 6 different kinds of fright. But Grandma just took a bottle, poured some black ink down its throttle. It reached the pen and made the baby write. There's a lot of things you never learn at school. There's a lot of things that never go by rule. There's an awful lot of knowledge that you never get at college. There's a lot of things you never learn at school.
Our new cottage they've been painting, and one night I felt like fainting when I gazed upon my Sunday pearl gray pants. On those trousers bright and mellow, spots of paint bright red and yellow, it really nearly put me in a trance. Till I read in the next day's paper a small ad that seemed to caper the way to take out paint stains without doubt. Send a dime and learn the plan, sir. Well, I did and got this answer. Just take a scissors, cut the paint stains out. There's a lot of things you never learn at school. There's a lot of things that never go by rule. There's an awful lot of knowledge that you never get at college. There's a lot of things you never learn at school.
Dear, what What's gonna happen now?
Sounds like a storm.
Run, fellows, it's a sandstorm, a regular Simeon. Run or we'll lost. Tip, where are we? Where is this? Oh my gosh.
Isn't this the place we were at before the storm?
I'm sure it is.
But these flowers, where do they come from? What are they doing?
They're trying to keep us.
I suspect it's a trick from old Mombi trying to stop us. We'll just walk right past them.
Can't I pick a bouquet?
Pay no attention to them. It's no use, they won't let us by.
Then watch me do a little magic myself. This was one of my father's best tricks. Watch me carefully, please. And look out for yourselves, or you'll get wet.
My crystal talisman told know that strangers have arrived in my domain.
They are already at the gates, Your Highness.
Admit them, good fellows.
Pale, beautiful queen of enchantment.
Long may you reign.
May you also snow and blizzard.
Sir, what mean you?
Pardon the awkwardness of my friend, Your Highness. They are somewhat peculiar and unusual.
So I perceive. But why do you seek me, boy?
Your Highness, I'm not really a boy. Once I was a girl named Ozma, an heir to the throne of the City of Jewels. But a cruel witch named Mombi transformed me into the shape of a boy and made me her slave. So I ran away from her, and ever since have been buffeted here and there without a single friend except this humble pumpkinhead and this absurd Woggle Bug. There was no one to care for me or to love me, and I'm tired of wandering over the world an outcast. Won't you help me, my Ada? Won't you make me a girl again and give me back the City of Jewels? Please, sweet sorceress, be my friend.
Rise, my child. Aeta never refuses to help those in distress. But then why do you not go to the City of Jewels and tell the Regent who you are?
Alas, the Regent has been disposed by a female usurper named Jinjur, who was once a milkmaid. My city was conquered by her and an army of girls.
She now lives righteously in the palace that belongs to me, as wished the old witch who threatens to turn me into a marble statue.
Poor child, you really are in trouble. Othello, send the fleetest of my fairy messengers to the City of Jewels. Bid them seize this Jinjur, strip her of her military honors, and bring her to me at once.
And don't forget the witch, Your Highness.
Bid them bring the witch also, Othellos.
And how about Captain Prissy?
And the professor who magnified me.
Bring them all, Othellos, and quickly. And now what may I do for you, my good pumpkinhead?
I'm good just now, but I'm getting a little too ripe. What I need is a head preservative. I've been in many a pickle, but that don't help much. I'm getting mushy.
I'll see what can be done to save you. And what do you require, Sir Woggle Bug?
Madam, I'm the victim of unrequited love. Never can I be happy until I have won my darling checks.
All the world loves a lover.
Except me, I love the skirt.
I promise you my assistance, Sir Bug.
Shoot! Help! Help, great queen!
What is your danger, Regent?
Jinjur threatens to marry me by force. I escaped with the sawhorse, who brought me to this bower and threatened to murder me.
In what way?
I offered to teach him the simple life, and he tried to kick my brains out.
Oh, impossible.
That's right. There ain't any to kick.
I suppose he thought he had a kick coming, just the same.
Save me from my loving enemy, great queen. Save me from Jinjur.
And why do you object to marrying her?
I crave the simple life. My name is Spud. As Mrs. Spud, she wouldn't be so bad. But I'll be hanged if I'll be Mr. Jinjur.
I'll attend to your case, Regent. Jinjur has been sent for and is here now.
Hands off there, fella. How dare you treat me so roughly?
Hey, keep your distance. If you get my blood boiling, I'm liable to hurt someone.
Bye-bye, Jinjur. You'll be a milkmaid by tomorrow. Bye-bye, Jackie. Better plant yourself before you spoil. Bye-bye, Woggle Bug. Watch out for Paris Green. Oh, Mombi's had her way.
Now I will retire to consider what fate will overtake the rest of you. Come with me, Jinjur. The others may await my return.
That sawhorse is having more fun than all of us.
But he's not the only sawhorse in the world. Don't think it. This is the bower of enchantments, so I'll do a little magic to amuse you. What do you wish for, Jack?
I wish we all had sawhorses.
How silly.
Well, here you are. Early morn the hunter's horn rings out upon the air. Straight away we ride all day and never turn a hair. The hounds all bay as if to say the sport is rather tame, and we'll admit that where we sit the lunch is rather lame. Hi, 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 here's the way to ride. We're mighty quick at any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your ride. Just note the fact our greatest act is hi, 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 hi. Here's the way to ride. We're mighty quick at any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your ride. Just note the fact our greatest act is hi, hi, hi.
Here's a troop of cowboys from the wild and woolly west. How we ride is Teddy's pride and have to have guests. To both with steer or coral be our super delight, and we cannot run away, you ought to see us fight. Hi, 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 here's the way to ride. We're mighty quick at any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your eye. Just know the fact our greatest act is hi, 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 hi. Here's the way to ride. We're mighty quick with any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your eye. Just know the fact our greatest act is hi, hi, hi.
We're a bunch of circus riders just from Wankazoo. Daring deeds at dashing speeds will now perform for you. Your hair will surely stand on and will thrill you through and through. And you will wonder why in thunder we're from Wankazoo. Hi, 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 here's the way to ride. We're mighty quick at any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your ride. Just note the fact our greatest act is hi, 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 hi. Here's the way to ride. We're mighty quick at any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your eye. Just note the fact our greatest act is hi, hi, hi.
We these willy willies and we always make a fuss. Shoulders all the feet are just so that's a hold on us. Our backs is broken, that's no joke. Our nightmare is a bug. Though we may sigh for cake and pie while working, we ain't struck. Hi, 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 here's a way to ride. We're mighty quick when any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your eye. Just know the fact our greatest act is hi, 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 hi. Here's a way to ride. We're mighty quick when any trick when on a horse astride. Our bareback feet cannot be beat, so honest, keep your eye. Just know the fact our greatest act is hi, hi, hi.
Listen, good people, for I propose to redress all wrongs and let virtue triumph. Captain Prissy. You are a better housemaid than soldier, so a housemaid you shall be.
When I get a pension, I'll retire.
Strip the girl of her military honors and drum her out of the army.
What? If you touch me, I'll scratch your eyes out. Help! Murder! Leave! I'll tell my mother on you. I'm gonna be robbed! All right, folks, I'm case. Never shall be said that Captain Pussy finished in the hour of peril.
And now, Jinjur, it is your turn. I have already reduced you to the rank of milkmaid, and your army has been disbanded and sent back to their homes.
But I'm still the ruler of the city of jewels.
Not so, for I have found the Princess Ozma, the rightful ruler of the jeweled city.
Well, what of it? She is a boy. And a boy can't rule as princess.
That shall be remedied. It is true the princess was transformed into a boy by the cruel witch, and has for years been a wanderer, without a friend to comfort him or a loving hand to guide him. But he has found a friend at last, and his troubles are nearly over. Come here, Tip.
The world is full of weariness to tired little feet that tramp around the limb all day with rare adventures meet. They toddle here and toddle there without a thought of rest, so eager in their busy quest. But soon there comes a time when day is drawing to a close, and even little twinkling feet are longing for repose. So now to mama's warm embrace the truants quickly fly, to hear this gentle lullaby. So rest in peace, my tired baby, that you may be soothed to sleep. Though all the world be cold and drear, love will guide you near. So snuggle closer, my weary baby, here to stay beside my heart when the Sandman is near, and will banish all fear from the heart of my dear little baby. The little folks grow restless and then forsake the nest, to rush away and romp and play with merry laugh and jest. The mother only smiles no more and waits the coming time when baby to her knee will climb. For even fluffy birdlings seek at night a sheltering wing, and all the frizzy rabbits to the mama rabbit flee. The chickens seek their resting place, the piggies seek their sty, to hear this dreamy lullaby. So rest in peace, my tired baby, that you may be soothed to sleep. Though all the world be cold and drear, love will guide you here. So snuggle closer, my weary baby, here to stay beside my heart, for the Sandman is near, and will banish all fear from the heart of my dear little baby.
A boon, your highness. I crave a boon.
What is it, Regent?
Now that Jinjur is a simple milkmaid, I've discovered that I am very fond of her. So let her be my wife, and let us lead a simple life, in simple ecstasy.
What do you say, Jinjur?
I'll marry him willingly. There's more than one way to win a battle.
Ah, I never thought of that.
Poor chap, she'll feed him on ginger tea.
How does it feel to be a girl? Papa. I mean, Mama.
It's nice, Jack.
And she'll never desert me.
Never.
If I could find a way to keep you from spoiling, I'd make you my prime minister.
Pardon me, my highness. Pardon my blushing bride. But we're going to get married.
Oh, it's better to be an old man down and a bump on a log.
In that case, I forgive you both, for your punishment will be sufficient.
Your Highness, don't let him rob me of my love. Without that glorious gorgeousness, my life will be ruined.
To what do you refer, Sir Bug?
To Prissy's gay and bewildering skirt. Never mind that old fossil. Prissy, throw the professor over. She must be mine, and I'll send her to the laundry twice a week.
No, get away from us! I repulse you. Here, take the old dress if you want it. But Prissy only belongs to the professor, and don't forget it.
Oh joy, oh rapture, at last I have won my heart's desire. Fit these beautiful checks pressed close to my bosom, I defy the world to do its worst. For I'm Mr. H and Woggle Bug T.E.
Yes, he's Mr. H and Woggle Bug T.E.
There's a charm about my style, makes the lady beetle smile. I'm the prince of Bugville aristocracy. All the ants and bees and butterflies agree. Not a bug in all the world compares to me. And the girlish cricket whispers to the saucy sorbet flea.
There goes Mr. H and Woggle Bug T.E.
Now everybody's guessing about the Woggle Bug, what he may be expressing with small so sly and thug. They say he's most concerning, an oracle, who knows? So all the world is yearning for the secrets he bestows.
Oh, what did the Woggle Bug say? Just put me next to his leg. Can it be Greek? Oh, tell me, do. Sprechen Sie Deutsch or parlez-vous? I want to know right away. Can't wait another day. The question makes me furious because I'm mighty curious. What did the Woggle Bug say?
You want to know an actress isn't happy still divorced, or why a hobo never worked unless he's gently forced.
If you know why Lipton teas are so hard to win a mug, perhaps you'll get an answer if you ask the Woggle Bug.
What did the Woggle Bug say? Just put me next to his leg. Can it be Greek? Oh, tell me, do. Sprechen Sie Deutsch or parlez-vous? I want to know right away. Can't wait another day. The question makes me furious because I'm mighty curious. What did the Woggle Bug say?
When Dowie made a convert of a guileless millionaire, the diva of Lussia found he had a lot in air. We know I lived in change, we've been stranded on the rocks, or trade 1,000 trading stamps to get a metal box. Oh,
what did the Woggle Bug say? Just put me next to his leg. Can it be Greek? Oh, tell me, do. Sprechen Sie Deutsch or parlez-vous? I want to know right away. Can't wait another day. The question makes me furious because I'm mighty curious. What did the Woggle Bug say? The Woggle Bug forever is making some remark.
which may be mighty clever, but leaves us in the dark. He's both exasperating and arouses all our ire. That bug's abominating, we all equally inquire.
What did the Woggle Bug say? Just put me next to his leg. Can it be Greek? Oh, tell me, do. Sprechen Sie Deutsch or parlez-vous? I want to know right away. Can't wait another day. I say, this was a great musical.
What did the Woggle Bug say?